Hello. Welcome to my channel, TV-DICTION, where we talk about all my latest TV obsessions. As you can tell from the title, today we'll be discussing episodes 15 and 16 of Zatima Season 3. Now let's dive right into episode 15. I can't believe Angela really let this man back in her house. Like, I get it. She wanted to know. But, babe, that was not the smartest move because anything really could have happened. Thank God Fatima did call the police because that man putting his hands on her could have gone left really quickly, you know? Like, it could have turned out bad really fast. Like, Angela should have never let that man back in her house at all. I'm confused as to why Zach don't just want to tell Nathan and them, like, what actually happened with Bryce. Like, I get it. You know, from his standpoint, it must have been embarrassing. But, you know, they all are friends. And at one point in time, they were friends with Bryce as well, you know. And like Nathan said, they were just playing ball together. So I don't understand why, you know, Zach don't want to be forthcoming and be like, yo, this man tried it. Like, utmost tried it. And I ain't cool with him no more. Like, I feel like if he would explain it to them, they would leave the situation alone. But being that they don't really know what happened, that's why just like when they get Bryce together, they were like, oh, okay, nah, it's Bryce. To everybody else, he's cool because they don't know what happened. So that, you know, he can eliminate all of this if he just come out and tell them, you know. But Zach was doing a little too much in that car. Like, grow up, okay? I'm not saying he needs to be all buddy-buddy with Bryce because, like, you know, what Bryce did was wrong and a big no-no. But, you know, the man did just get you out of jail. Like, a little appreciation would be nice, I guess. Angela too funny, dog. Not little Zaquan. When it's time to name that baby, Tyler Perry, please don't play in our face. Please do not play in our face when it's time to name that baby, okay? Okay? Do you hear me? Do not play in our face with this baby name. Thank you. Fatima is just so resourceful. Like, sometimes maybe a little too resourceful for her own good. Because how do you happen to know someone who works in the FBI? Like, you just randomly have somebody who works in the FBI in your pocket to help Angela out. Like, at this point, girl, who don't you know? Who don't you know? Zach and Nathan needs to grow up with that corny ass friends. How many of us have them? Clearly not us bullshit. Like, come on now. Zach out here deflecting because why you mad that they knew that Jeremiah was alive instead of being mad at yourself for damn near throwing your whole life away over some bullshit? And you've been screaming for them to respect Fatima's role in your life and shit. And the minute they do, you want to get mad at them because it didn't serve you? Like, nigga, please. Tony and Connie did the right thing. And everyone is right. Zach needed to sit his ass there and think of his actions because he got out. And he's still not seeing, you know, the major problem in what he did. He's still like, oh, no, he put his hands on Fatima. Like, nigga, you could have went to jail for life. Like, come on now. You needed to sit and think and realize, like, oh, shit, this was bad. But you got out so quickly, you don't even, you know, you failed to realize that. And you're refusing to realize that at this point. And did y'all peep Tony refer to Fatima as his wife? So does that mean we're not getting this wedding special? Why is Fatima acting all squeamish over Angela bringing this Malachi guy up? Like, who is he and why he make her nervous like that? Angela is so quick to cancel out Bryce, and Bryce very well could have done this. And her biggest guess is an old-ass nigga in his 60s. Can we be so for real right now? Ain't Angela found one of them cameras in her plant on her table? So how they went from there to now in the smoke detectors. Like, okay. Listen, if Fatima got a whole bunch of haters, Nathan is one. If Fatima only got one hater, it's Nathan. And if Fatima ain't got no haters, Nathan is dead. Because the way he be at our girl, like, Nathan, hop off her dick, please, respectfully. You know, just hop off it. Please and thank you. So Angela really believed Grandpa over here put cameras in her smoke detectors. Come on now. Girl, just say you wanted a reason to drop little old Mr. Faithful because ain't no way. I swear Bryce is a walking red flag. Like, why do you have an alert to her house on your phone? Like, y'all not even together. That is weird and that is suspicious. And I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him. And this fake deer in the headlights ass act for every situation, like he don't know what he be doing. It just pisses me off. What ended Fatima look like? I ain't mad at Zach's reaction with this one because that looked absolutely crazy. What do you mean this man come home from jail, open his door to his kitchen, and it looked like somebody making out with his wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever y'all want to call her, up on their counter? Like, come on now. That looked absolutely crazy, and you know what? Zach's reaction was warranted this time. So, in this episode, we had Angela finding out that her sexcapades have been broadcasted online through cameras that were in her smoke detectors. Zach still refusing to tell the boys what happened with Bryce and still failing to see the true magnitude of his actions towards Jeremiah. Bryce remaining suspicious with his walking red flag behavior. And a brewing Fatima lookalike situation on our hands. And Nathan still being at the top of Fatima's list of haters. Let me know your thoughts on episode 15 down in the comments. And up next, we discuss episode 16. So, Fatima just randomly giving people the location to her spare key. Like, she's smarter than that. Doesn't seem like something she would do, but okay. Because, like, she hasn't spoken to these people in years. And we're supposed to expect that she just told them, yeah, just let yourself in the house, That don't make no sense to me at all. But anyway, Leslie with the same exact hair as Fatima and that pink dress, something seems off about that. And I don't buy this whole thing about, Bryce being hacked. I think he's the one who actually, behind all of this. Because we're supposed to think that this man works in finance or real estate or whatever the fuck he does, but he was dumb enough to fall for a scamming site. Like, come on now. And you happen to have your cameras covered, though. Like, please be so for real, Bryce. Bryce is a creep, and I don't like him at all. He needs to exit stage left immediately, like ASAP, no Rocky. And how he knows she looked good in them videos if he ain't even know they were online? Come on now. So he just randomly popping in and looking at the videos whenever he wants to? That's creepy as hell. And I'm really starting to despise his character. Miss Charnel, how many of them blonde bobs with crimps do you have over there? How Leslie get one? Since you out here just giving them out, can I get one? Just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend, ma'am. I am literally so tired of Zach, not knowing when to stop because, like Fatima said, she literally has company downstairs and here you are trying to pick a fight, or trying to get your grievances out because you feel some type of way. Sir, you really need to address this in this moment? You couldn't wait? Come on now. Now, why was Leslie coming so hard at Zach like that? Girl, you just met him. Calm down. And Malachi just sound like a corny ass nigga. Please get out of here ASAP. One thing about it, two things for sure. Fatima gonna put a fucking dress on and it's gonna look the fuck good, okay? Fatima was looking the fuck good in that purple dress. That bodying. Okay, Krista, I see why you ask us every day, did we move today? It's working, girl. You look good. You can tell that Malachi uses the fact that he's an FBI agent as his entire personality. That has to be the most interesting thing about him, and he knows that, and he uses it every chance he gets because, sir, it's giving corny. It's giving cornball. Please. Can Leslie mind her business? You're new here with all this judgment towards Zach and Fatima. And Fatima, no, Leslie does not know you, okay? She may have known old Fatima who wouldn't tolerate certain shit, but she doesn't know this Fatima, okay? Because there's no way someone you haven't spoken to in years could possibly still know you as a person. Please stop being so trusting to these friends. I'm trying to figure out why Leslie agrees to go over to Fatima's house if she's so jealous of her. She's messy as fuck, and I knew not to trust her from that encounter at the gym. It looked fishy as hell, and the girl looked suspicious. Fatima really needs to pick better friends because how many of her friends are going to push up on her men, ex-men, current men? Girl, choose better friends. Leslie, I'm going to touch your hand when I say this, babe. someone couldn't have waterboarded that information out of me. Like, you really sitting here telling everybody that your man wanted you to look like his ex and you went and complied. Like, girl, stand up. Like, what in the single black female is going on? Why are you still with this nigga? Is it just to spite Fatima? Because it clearly sounds like you're in love with him, but he settled for you. Girl, get out that relationship and go find someone who wants to be with you for you. Not some twisted Walmart brand version of his ex, okay? Please run. Overall, this episode consisted of Bryce claiming he was quote-unquote hacked, and that's how those videos of Angela got leaked online. Extreme eye roll on that. A great value brand version of Fatima, Leslie out here deflecting her insecurities in her marriage onto what Zach and Fatima got going on and being weird as fuck about it. But down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on both episodes 15 and 16. Until next time, thank you for watching.